Alright guys, welcome back to Firm Foundation Homesteading. So today I'm going to show you what I have put in my kidding kit because we're just a few weeks away from Milk and Honey having her babies. And this is going to be her first freshening, so I am making sure I have everything. So this is my third time kidding out a goat. So hopefully I have everything. If there's something not on here that you know I should pack, put it in the comments. So I have broken it up into 3 categories. So the essentials over here, the really good to have on hand, and then backup stuff. So what you need 100% is towels. Okay, I like to use the white ones because you can just bleach them out. They're also the cheapest, and if you don't want to wash them and bleach them, you can just throw them away and it's not going to be too much of a financial headache. Then this is a microfiber, it's actually a dog towel where you can put your hand in it like that and clean them off real good. Really like this. I've used this every single time. Next is some Vaseline or petroleum jelly. This is real cheap. And then a thermometer. That's what the petroleum jelly is for taking the kids' temperature, making sure there's no fever or anything. A light, because most of the time you're kidding out in the dark. Iodine for cleaning the umbilicus or the umbilical cord. Puppy training pads. I have a ton more of these in the shed, but this will get me started. And then I have, which I found very helpful, especially if you have to assist, is breeding sleeves or shoulder length gloves, just in case you have to go in and help. That way you don't get all goopy. And then just regular gloves. And you're going to use a lot of them, okay? So they do get really slippery really fast, so you're going to need lots of them. Then Jump Start to give to mom during labor, and then the kids just a few hours after they're born, I like to give this to them, give them an extra Jump Start. And then electrolytes, which this is Bounce Back by ProMana, as you can see. Love this because the goats and the pigs absolutely love this. I just mix it with water. They drink it right up. You can also put it in their feed. I've had no problems with them taking this. It's basically just like sugar-free Gatorade. I have used sugar-free Gatorade in the past, but this I feel like gives them a little extra boost. My jug blew away, but that's what the jug's for. I have that in my backup container here. Scissors, always really important. These are medical scissors. Just for cutting umbilical cords and stuff in case they're too long so mom doesn't step on them and stuff. So that's everything in the essentials. Stuff that is good to have on hand. Would highly recommend having a bag of colostrum on hand, or having frozen colostrum. So this is just a colostrum supplement, or you can have actual colostrum. If you have had goats in the past, you can save that colostrum for later use. I don't have any colostrum, so that's why I bought this, specifically for kid goats, not kids, not children. They do sell a multi-species, but I'm going to try this one this go around. Hopefully I won't need it, but it's good to have on hand just in case mom doesn't want to feed them. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't have enough colostrum. There's multiple kids that she doesn't know how to take care of, or worst comes to worst, something happens to mom. So, always good to have on hand. And following that, a clean lamb kid bottle with a fresh new nipple on there. You cut the end off, which I didn't know that first time, and I was wondering why nothing was coming out. Then my mom pointed out there's no hole, so you gotta actually cut the end off and read your instructions. This nipple can actually go on most 20-ounce soda bottles. Found that out the hard way the first time. I thought it could go on a water bottle, and I didn't have a bottle, so I had to have someone run out and get this for me when last year when my doe rejected her baby crystals, which I still have her. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go back and watch it. It's a good one. Next one, I've never had to use one of these on a goat, but this is a saline enema. If you don't know what it is, it's to help them go to the bathroom, basically, because sometimes they do have a little bit of a blockage, because the meconium, which is basically the first poop, is a little bit tarry and really thick, and sometimes it's hard for them to get that out. Next thing I have is selenium. Sorry, I had to process how to pronounce that. Just in case, followed by vitamin B. This is something that I've never added before, but it's good to have. Learned this last go around when Stormy had 4 babies, and one was kind of having a little bit of a problem with her joints staying firm. So you just use this as kind of a soft brace until they can build up those muscles and those ligaments go back to normal, because her hock, which is the back muscle, or not the back muscle, basically the knee joint on the back leg was bending the wrong direction. So I just used this to brace it. So good to have, just in case. Some baby aspirin, just in case. And then I have needles and a syringe, just in case I need to give Banamine. I have the Banamine at home because it's kind of temperature sensitive. So those are really good things to have on hand, including Banamine. So I used this one time with Ellie during her first kidding, but haven't really needed to use it since. So other things that I have is a milk replacer. This should be given, I believe, day 3. So colostrum for the first 2 days, and then that for day 3. So this is not going to be in my immediate kidding kit, but it's just something good to have on hand. Extra breeding sleeve gloves. I have diapers just in case. And so all the big extra stuff is going to go in my 5-gallon bucket here. All of the essentials and my just in case stuff is going to go in my duffel bag. Have a lot of extra towels in there already. And then, so this light is by Coast. It's actually there's a setting to do voice activated. That way, if your hands are really gross, you can just ask it to be brighter, be, softer. It's got, we're not going to turn that on. It's got a red and a green light, in case there's a lot of bugs. But that's really good to have. And it's hands-free. I also have a flashlight, just in case, and I have 2 of those. So let me know what you think. And if I forgot something, please let me know in the comments, and let me know if you've kitted out before, or if you're a newbie. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.